Well, as I always say...
What do you say, Karl?
If it smells good, it tastes good. It's just that good. What's not to love about cheese?
Profound.
Is what I always say.
Yeah.
Well, most people pair it with a nice wine or a chuck steak. There are other ways to eat it.
There are other ways to eat it, and that's why Jane DeGraff is here to talk us through some of those ideas this morning from Nine Honey. Hey, Jane.
Good morning.
Aren't you glad you turned up this morning?
Oh, so glad. I can't wait to do this.
OK, so there's nothing better than a cheese toastie, right? But how do we spice it up a little bit?
OK, so what we're doing here is called the Rainbow Cheese Toastie Hack. You've probably seen it doing the rounds on social media. It is basically just food colouring and cheese. You can do it with natural food colours, but I've gone with good old classic standard food colouring today for the effect.
So what are you doing?
Well, OK, I'll come back to that. So essentially you colour your cheese with some food dye. You use mozzarella because it's nice and pale and it takes the food dye nicely. Then you line it up on your toastie in 3 lines down the middle, like this.
Yep.
And that's what's going to give us our beautiful rainbow toasty effect. Now, I've got 2 on the grill already. Can I trouble you to grab one out of there for me?
There we go.
All right, I'm going to take this one. You're going with that one. Now, what happens then when you cut it is we go like this, give it a bit of a squeeze back together for the goo, and grab the end, pull. Rainbow cheese.
Yes.
Toasty.
What child or Karl is not going to appreciate
That's so clever.
Kids, right?
That's brilliant.
So, like I said, you can do it with natural food colours. They're a little bit more muted, but if you want the full fun, use the standard food colouring.
They look a bit muted.
And you get the crazy full-on food colouring effect. But all you've got to do is
get some food colouring into your kit.
That looks great.
All right, I gave both options, OK?
Beautiful. This looks really good.
Halloumi.
Okay, so halloumi we usually chuck on the grill and just,
halloumi.
Grill it at a barbecue. What I've done here is you get some halloumi, cut it into cubes, roll it in some egg and flour, and then roll it in sesame seeds and deep fry it, or just fry it in a pan, and you get these beautiful little bites that you can just serve up. Want to try one of those?
Yeah. You're not partaking in the way of...
Oh, no, I'll try some halloumi.
The halloumi you can, they're fried, they're cooked. So you've got... So in the middle it's halloumi, and it's got...
Yes, Jay.
There you go.
Oh, I've already got... Oh,
there you go.
You got one?
And you can serve them with any dipping sauce you like. They're great on the side. They're great as a movie snack. They're great just as little...
Is this sesame seeds on the outside?
Sesame seeds. And then they get all toasty and beautiful when you put them in the deep fry. But it's just a couple of ingredients, which is what I love.
My Japanese Harajuku gyoza is doing camembert.
Yeah.
My local Japanese. That's fantastic.
Yeah. And it works with mozzarella and whatever kind of cheese you want to use.
How about mac and cheese?
Okay, so this is... Look at this. This is mac and cheese made in a mug.
Stop
now, I have to... This takes 2 minutes. There's a trick to this. What you do is you get your pasta and you soak it overnight so it's already rehydrated, so it's already soft. When you put that in the microwave for 1 minute with a couple of tablespoons of either cream or milk, whatever spices you like, and I put a bit of mustard in.
Yum.
If you microwave that for 1 to 2 minutes and then give it a stir, you've literally got, middle of the day office mac and cheese in a mug.
Perfect.
It's so quick and so easy.
Is that what you call a 3 p.m. pick-me-up?
3 p.m. pick-me-up. It's better than a mug of soup, right?
I love mac and cheese.
Now, talk me through this concept because it's genius. A wheel of cheese stuffed into the middle of a loaf of bread.
Okay,
wow.
So all you do is hollow out the middle. You get your camembert or your brie and you pop it in. You cut some slices in the bread. I put garlic butter all through mine as well. And then you bake it for 15 minutes or just until the cheese is soft. You want to dig in, grab a bit of the bread, dig in. Hopefully it's all still nice and here. We'll go like this. Grab this, in you go. And then in the middle, you get the beautiful gooey cheese.
Stop it.
There you go. Like
that's so good.
And you can put that in the middle of the table and people can help themselves, being COVID safe, of course, put some on a plate.
Is this just a cheese chip?
All right, so the cheese chip, I love this. 1 ingredient. You get tasty cheese, you put it in little piles on a baking tray into a 200-degree oven for 7 minutes, take it out, let it sit on the bench, and you get these beautiful, crunchy cheese chips. And it's like the crunchy bits of the cheese toastie, which everybody loves, right?
It's the best part of the toastie.
But you get them, and 1 ingredient. The kids love it because it's like magic. They come out with these beautiful little holes in the middle. They're beautiful for lunch boxes if you want something just a little bit different. They're good fun. How did your cheese melt?
Yeah, look over here. Sammy. Sammy on camera 1 here. That's his cup of tea.
That's fantastic.
Look at that.
That's some of your finest work, Karl.
I mean, I have not lost weight in this segment.
No. It's not what it was for. If you want weight loss, we'll do that
exactly.
as a different
designed for that.
Essentially, the fun with these is they're just a couple of ingredients each. They're between sort of like 1 ingredient to 4 ingredients tops. The kids can do it with you because it's fun. To pop it on the table, it's all just a bit of play with cheese,
There's so much to love about cheese. Thank you, Jane. So much to love about you too. And you can see all those recipes on @honey.9.honey.com.au. That's the one. I got cheese on my brain.